Good morning, dear students. This is the second video of History, Chapter 9. Chapter name is Women, Caste and Reform, and this video is for the student of Standard 8. Students, here in this video, we are going to discuss about the male domination, about the caste system and child marriage. So, let's discuss. You have read earlier that Sati system was in practice. Now when it was banned in the year 1829, but it was not banned at once. You can see the practice was initially legalized by the colonial British officials specifying conditions when Sati was allowed. Then the practice was outlawed in 1829. Actually, when Britishers came here, they were not very much aware with the laws and the condition of the Indians, their customs and their cultures. So they decided not to interfere in the personal matters, but later on they just outlawed this Sati system in the year 1829. Followed up by the laws in the same directions by the authorities, the general ban for the whole India issued by Queen Victoria in 1861. So finally it was just abolished in whole India during the time of the Britishers in the year 1861. In Nepal, Sati was banned in 1920. Now just see, the Indian Sati Prevention Act from 1988 further criminalized any type of aiding, abetting and glorifying of Sati. So finally one act was passed in our India, that was the Indian Sati Prevention Act in the year 1989, which declared the criminalized law against the Sati system, practicing Sati system or glorifying Sati system. Over the time, education, various awareness activists and various reform movements played a great role in changing the social status of women in Indian society. So many social reformers, that educationists, awareness activists, so they did a lot for upliftment of the women. Male domination and caste discrimination. We know that how the society, how the life of the women became miserable. Responsible person were there, they are male. So male domination was there. It means men were the head of the family. They were just dominating in the family, and many a time they were just doing their own monopoly. They were following their own system over there. So men were allowed to do anything of their choice, but women were treated as slaves even in their own houses. So they had to only involve in the household work, to look after their children, to do the household work, to look after the needs of the family members. Their work was only this. They were not allowed to go outside. They were not allowed to get education. They were not allowed to just become the part of the decision making. So this way they were just treated like a slave inside their own house. They were not allowed in education, choice husbands or second marriage. After the death of their husband, they were not allowed, because already we have read about the Sati. However, in some part, men were allowed, be it in Hindu or Muslims, more than one marriage, that is polygamy. The people were divided on the basis of work they perform and on the basis of their caste. No other work was allowed to them. The higher caste people never allowed them education and discriminated as untouchables. Many television shows are also coming, like B.R. Ambedkar, which shows that how much they were discriminated. It means if we talk about the untouchables, Dalits, so they were not allowed to enter into the temple. They were living in the outskirt area, in the ghettos. They were just not allowed to get the education. They were not allowed in the decision making. So this type of problem they were facing. It means they were not becoming the part of the mainstream. They were not getting permission to become the part of the mainstream. So that was the problem. Next was the child marriage. So this was very important problem. This was very evil practice. This was really evil practice in our society, which was there in the early period. So an early age marriage where the boy and the girl are innocent and does not understand the meaning of marriage system as per Indian judiciary system, age of a girl under 18 years or the boy under 21 years is considered as child marriage. So nowadays we have the provision, but at that time there was no provision, and very small child, you can see in the background of this slide that a small girl is sitting with her husband. He is also very small, and both are just tied in the relation of marriage. In child marriage, both boy and girl are not developed mentally and physically, thus resulting into mental stress, medical complication. Most child marriages involve underage women in poor socio-economic condition. So many were, this was just creating many type of complications to the girl. So this was the child marriage. Next evil practice was the bandhua mazdoor or bonded laborers and gulami. You can just understand that gulami or bonded laborers means what? Suppose that someone has taken loan from a rich farmer or a money lender and they fail to just repay the loan. So what that money lenders were just doing, they were just hiring their whole family member to work at their home or their farm. Okay, so that was the bonded laborer. Bonded laborer will have to just work like a slave. It means there is no working limit for them. There is no working hour limit for them. They had to work as long as their masters want from them. So that is called bonded laborers. So this is the end of the video, students. Here we discussed about the male domination, caste system, child marriage and bonded laborer. I hope you understood. Thank you for watching.